It's kind of hard to believe that Rise of Kingdoms is approaching its 2-year anniversary. In this video, we're going to review our Rise of Kingdoms yearbook. Stick around to see how our stats worked out and how we performed. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming. Today, we're going through our ROK second anniversary yearbook. It'll be interesting to compare our first year to our second year, but let's get right into it. We've played for 366 days and nights. My soldiers followed me through 1,997 hours of battle. That's a lot of time. Good Lord. That's 83 days. 83 days of straight battling. That's crazy. 83 days of my last year I was battling in Rise of Kingdoms? Okay, well, whatever. Crushing 99.22% of governors beneath the hooves of my cavalry. Remain vigilant. Darn right, those cavalry move fast. On 1/14/2020, it was a special day. I was online for 19.18 hours, engaged in the bloodiest of battles, the guerrilla warrior, 869 battles, earning great glory. So 19.18 hours, that would have been KVK Season 3. KVK Season 3 was insane. I'll put a card up in the top if you want to see some of the footage from that. It was totally nuts. Looking on, we sent out 82,793 attacks to barbarians, wiping out 82,205 barbarian troops in total. Kind of wonder what happened to the other 600 or so. Level 40 barbarians are nothing to me. You are truly an unfailing blade. You've invaded barbarian forts 2,334 times. I really don't do that many. 2,331 of them, wow, were successful. 3 failed. In my entire year, 3 failed. I remember one was where someone sent like 30,000 to reinforce my rally and nobody else joined. And then I wasn't watching. Anyways. 8 million soldiers followed me until death, and their names were forever etched into history. Yeah, it was a big year. A lot of dead troops. 105 million soldiers have been repelled by you in brutal war. You've ground your enemies to dust in 4,646 victories. I'll tell you something. I don't do a ton of field fighting. I mostly do, like, line up the rally and send all the troops to their deaths, right? So, I feel like this number is maybe not huge, but it is 99.91% of governors. Put to shame, I wouldn't say put to shame. Shame's not a emotion I use, but I suppose that's a lot of battling. More than all but 0.09% of governors. Godlike strategist. All right, let's continue on. I gathered resources 12,885 times for a total of 8 bill, surpassing 99.93% of governors. Yeah, we do a lot of farming. We do a lot of gathering. And 15 million soldiers put their lives on the line for me. I wonder what that is. That like times I've been out on the battlefield with soldiers. 35 million injured units were healed, more than 99.74% of governors. Cavalry is my favorite. You and 25.28% of governors are all cavalry crazed. All right, 1/4 of governors are all into cavalry. We're VIP 17, that's the max level. You never go into battle unprepared. Treasure of the King is your favorite bundle to purchase. That is true. We've been buying Treasure of the King to work our way toward an expertise method. We're almost there. Money is power is my motto. I guess that means I spent a lot of money in the game. They don't tell you how much. They just tell you it was a lot. Money is power, huh? Look like a goose headed south for the winter. We left Kingdom 39 for a beautiful new world 286 days ago. We joined the Smash Squad. We fought side by side with our allies, becoming one of the trustworthy leaders. It is true, we are a leader in the Alliance. In fact, I'm holding the King title right now. Give and take, in the past year, you received help from your allies 77,058 times, saving me 420,000 minutes. Okay. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I provided aid to Commander Owen offering him 167 million resources. That must have been when I was migrating out. I said, here you go. Together through the hard times is your path making friends. You engaged in 3,281 Sunset Canyon battles. The sun sets in the west following your mighty army. 2,814 triumphs in total is proof of your courage. You have a godlike reputation. All right. You fought in Ark of Osiris 31 times, 24 of those for glorious victory, leaving 99.9% of governors standing in your shadow. That's surprising to me. I guess we've done pretty well in Ark. I guess that's fairly uncommon. All right. All right. Peerless Scholar. Oh gosh, I rarely do the Peerless Scholar. We answered 41 questions and passed the midterm. Yay! In the exam area, you outperformed 99.71% of governors. Wow. Okay. We're truly a royal advisor. Well, truly, you all are the royal advisors to me, helping me pass these. Your heroism will be forever etched in the north. You sent troops to challenge the Soroli rebels 302 times and defeated them 203 times. Yeah, if you want to see some videos of us getting wrecked in that, I'll put a card up in the top for Soroli. Adding to your many titles, the Northerners have named you Spring Healer. I'm not exactly sure why. I guess because we knocked out the Soroli rebels. And our keyword, I mean, I think I'm going to go with the Battlefield Legend here. I did go through this one time before we fired this up today just to sort of see. Battlefield Legend seems like a good choice. Trustworthy leader, also a choice I could make. I think we'll stick with it. Money is power. I mean, tempting, but no. I like the Battlefield Legend. All right. Eager to hear what you thought of your yearbook this year. I enjoy this. I like going through this. I'll put a card up in the top for last year's yearbook if you want to see how we did, and maybe you can compare them. That would be sort of interesting to see. It's been a crazy year. If I were to sort of summarize here, I would say that my year went as follows. We started the year in Kingdom 39, battled a brutal KVK against 5 kingdoms when we really desperately needed to have created a 4-on-4. From that, we didn't really learn anything, apparently, when a group of us migrated out to Kingdom 75, and in KVK Season 3, we sought out a 3-on-5 battle. There were some number of folks who were insistent that we take such a hard fight and then migrated out of the kingdom right before all the fighting started, but we actually won that KVK, but enjoyed both our allies and some of the folks we were fighting against so much that we ended up forming great relationships with 1189, who, by the way, are our allies in this KVK and the previous KVK in pink. In KVK Season 4, we went forth, and it was a tough one. It was a tough one in the Light and Darkness format, and that was our first Light and Darkness format. We did find that any one of the 4 alliances, if they fall, it's pretty much game over for Kingsland. That was our experience anyways. And we were able to hold our own in KVK Season 4, holding back the opponent well enough to sort of stalemate it, and we arrived at a diplomatic arrangement. In KVK Season 5, we continued to grow the kingdom, now focusing more in Kingdom 75 on really having lots of players in the kingdom rather than recruiting high power players. That's in part because we hit Imperium. And after we had hit Imperium, you can bring in players under 35 million power only, with the exception of 1 special migration a month. We do use those special migrations, and we'll be looking to bring in more high power, high contributing players. But more importantly, I think the strategy of really focusing attention onto having a really solid base of players in the kingdom pays off in spades, and that has been really evident in KVK Season 5, which is where we are now. We've won Past Glory Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to win Past Glory Stage 5. With our allies, we have taken Kingsland, and it's worth mentioning that one of those allies was one of the folks we were battling against in KVK Season 4. That is Kingdom 258 in yellow. We're also allied with 152 in red. And we feel that this has been a pretty successful KVK overall. Where are we headed next in Rise of Kingdoms is a really interesting question. We're not planning to leave Kingdom 75 anytime soon, or really anytime at all. I have no intention of going anywhere. In fact, we will continue to grow the kingdom as soon as KVK ends, which is going to be in less than 10 days, and we'll be looking to bring more people into Kingdom 75. So if you're under 35 million power, I'll have a link in the description and probably as a pinned comment for you to join our recruiting Discord. In the coming days, we'll have a lot more information about that. We'll probably do an interview again with Negan and a couple other folks from the kingdom so you can hear from how we run things and the way we think about things. There's obviously a lot that we're going to be doing here to continue to improve as a kingdom, but I am pretty happy kind of where we are here, and I feel like this story has kind of evolved in a really interesting and certainly entertaining way. I hope you've enjoyed being on this journey with me. I enjoy having the opportunity to be on this journey with you. So let me know down below in the comments what you think of your yearbook and your last year in Rise of Kingdoms. Are you participating in a community that you enjoy? If not, find one that you do enjoy, because look, I like the folks that I'm playing with. We're having a grand old time here. As you can see, I got Jen and Abe, really the same player, cuddling me on both sides over here. Cuddling me, man. I should just cut that out and call it an outtake, but whatever. We'll probably leave it in because it's kind of funny. But joking aside, we really do enjoy the folks that we're playing with in Kingdom 75. We enjoy playing with our allies in this KVK. That's 189, 258, and 152. We've also enjoyed our allies in the past, and looking forward to another great year of Rise of Kingdoms. If you're looking for something else to watch, check out those cards we referenced earlier. Just tap the little info button up top, and it'll take you to one of those videos. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.